Greetings, everyone. It is the Ash Heritor.
Your Honor, you're here.
And welcome back to Slay the Princess. In the previous episode, we went down without the knife, encountered the more timid princess. However, when we made the suggestion of just waiting down there because we couldn't completely trust her, she swapped face pretty quick, became very hostile, and killed us. And then we came back to the cabin, but the princess had devolved into some sort of bestial thing. She thought she could only get out by swallowing us whole so that we would be alive too when she left. Because previously, after having killed us, she attempted to drape herself in our skin and take our heart, but we were already dead, so she wasn't able to leave, and she ended back up in another prison. Unfortunately for her, we cut our way from within her to her heart and killed her. And then we were fused together during the third round. And the princess was completely okay with this. And in a way, we were okay with it as well. Obviously, the narrator attempted to sow the division, but there was also something from the princess's side attempting to sow the division, a memory of all of the horrible things that we'd done to each other, which she desperately wanted to avoid so that we could continue coexisting in this more peaceful, fused together state. I, however, decided I want to at least confront those memories with the hope of reconciliation, and it did work out. She didn't look very good. She was just up her torso, heart exposed, fused into some wood, but we cut her out and tried to actually set her free. So, I want to see... I think I'm just going to turn around and leave. Because maybe we don't have to go all the way to the point where we trigger the fractured, but rather we can turn around and leave and then go back in at a certain point.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'm gonna ignore him. He hasn't been very helpful.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
How many times does it take to trigger a point where you can't go back? Okay, going into the cabin. Let's just try this.
Here. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly. A warning.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we can't just...
Proceed into the cabin.
The blade is your...
Okay. We're gonna enter the basement without it. Yet again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Doesn't say anything different.
Softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Okay.
Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
So, going off of what we said here, I think I'm supposed to slay you. Do we just go for the witch? No, let's just talk to her again. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Honestly, I might also just try the damsel approach again and see if there's something different that we can get. And if we get the same result with the damsel, I'd be fine with that again, just so that those options that came from that are available in the end game.
She's beautiful.
But I would like to see another
How could someone
variant.
like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Also, what if we don't even talk to her? And we just... You know what? I'm going to try that. I'll see what I can do. Because the last time we talked to her, we did ask about her ending the world, which I have reason to suspect now triggers some sort of change in her. So what if we don't even give her the notion that she can end the world? I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Yeah,
You
not sure
attempt
where
to
else
make
you
your
would be.
way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her
Here
arm
we
to her
go.
mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I wonder if we just let her do that, and we don't take the knife to cut her out.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
So what if we don't do that? Save the princess.
Fine. Against your
Okay,
better
you automatically
judgment,
take it.
you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
No, she does not feel pain. Nothing about any of the circumstances where we have killed her, or cut her, or anything have given any indication that she's capable of feeling pain.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Definitely going to resist. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
So I'm speculating the ending we're going for, like, unless we give up in resisting the narrator now and just stab her, which will lead to the witch, I think. I'm speculating it'll lead to the damsel again, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Can we go back to the previous versions? I think we can, because it's a new game.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
But I think after the previous iteration of ourself that we did, I'm going to do everything I can to not kill her. Is it still an option? It is.
The blade.
Resist.
Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
We can feel pain.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
It's rough.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Not entirely true. Some stab wounds you can survive. Some you are not likely to survive. Some you definitely will not survive.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, okay. So it is the damsel.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So I'm just going to proceed to the cabin and not ask him about any of this. We've already heard from the voice of the smitten, and I'd rather not have him speak as much as possible. And I don't know, maybe not cluing in that this has happened before will change how the narrator acts. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning.
Yes.
She will If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Okay.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed to the cabin. So we're going to ignore the mirror this time also. I don't know what that does.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. What if we... Okay. Because I do want to experience something different. Even though I'd like to just enter the basement, I'm now under the impression that the only... I know the damsel can just slip her hands out of the lock. Let's pretend I don't know that. We take the blade, under the impression that we need to cut her free again. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Into the basement. We're ignoring the mirror. And it's gone. Wow. Cool.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I'd love an awesome stone basement, so shut up with that. Why do you hate basements so much, narrator?
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
What if we do play that angle? What if we do go with the voice of the smitten hero? God.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
No, I don't think they are.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Good God.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
Yeah.
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Sure.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Well, until I see that devastation, I'm not going to believe it exists. Okay. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. Actually, I'm gonna ask her, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
No, I don't think she does. Obviously, she's connected to something else. The shifting mound, but I don't think the shifting mound is actually telling her what to do.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Well, there are other people like you, other narrators.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
All right, Smitten. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No. I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Let's rescue her.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. end the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
Music altered a little.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Something's... God, I feel like we're doing this, but what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken?
It's darkening.
What's going on?
Yeah, I think she's broken.
What's
Something's
going on
wrong.
is she's lying to you.
No.
Only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Something's wrong. Oh man, I'm getting chills. This isn't good. This isn't good. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
She's getting less and less defined. What the fuck? It's very unsettling.
This isn't
The
right.
music
I
is
don't
very
know what's
wrong.
going on, but this isn't right.
Oh no. What have we done? You try and give her full... She's not ready for free will. You can do this with her at the very end of the game. And then she's attained enough perspectives thanks to the shifting mound to where she can actually decide that maybe she doesn't know what she wants, but she can figure out what she wants later. She's not ready for that right now.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Oh, God. Okay, what if we do this? Okay, clearly something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here? Nobody gets hurt, and we just figure out a way to be happy together.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Wow.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Oh, at least she's normal again. Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Okay, I don't like where that's going.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do.
For fuck's sake.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh, why? Fuck you, voice of the smitten. Fuck you.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Nope, that is correct. You're very right.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
Yeah, he could override the fucking narrator, so I think he is the decider.
And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest.
Okay, this
The
is...
loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Okay, that's a little odd. So this is actually a really interesting outcome to happen right after the previous one, the Wild. Because the Wild ended with her like this. And now we're like this. Are basically being, I mean, not blood-eagled, because that's out the back, but blood-eagled from the front. Also, the fact that the threads of our existence are coming undone and covering the rest of the room really feels like the Wild. This is like an inverse of the Wild in every possible way. This is horrific. The voice of the smitten is awful. Absolutely. Because now we're the destructive one. The princess... God. I mean, what she was turning into, that was very unsettling. I'm not sure if this is any better.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Epilogue. Happily ever after.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Skeptic, huh? Alright.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Oh, man. Voice of the hero is always good.
Can't say I'm happy to be here.
And Skeptic. We had Skeptic with somebody else as well. Was that with the prisoner? I think it was with the prisoner.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
Yeah, where is she?
The other one? Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent. Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
No. Definitely not.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
She's there in every fucking window with holding a heart in her hands. That would be a nice, pretty thing if we didn't have the connotation of what just happened to us. Again, I don't think this is the princess's fault. I think we're the source of most of the problems every time. We and the goddamn narrator.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
So, you know what? Actually, it doesn't matter if the blade's here. We didn't use it last time, and the time before that she used it to kill us.
I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options.
Makes sense.
Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
I don't know if we're going to get the same options as before, because this is an epilogue, not a third chapter, which is interesting. We've never gotten an epilogue before. Unless this is like an end of an entire playthrough. We could turn around and leave. Or approach the mirror. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror?
Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do.
Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again.
Not on my list of things to do. I think once was enough, to be honest. I think that's true with most people. Most people, when they rip their hearts out, it's a one-time deal.
Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone. Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Well, there it is, right in the middle of the room. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
How about you walk over there?
This also parallels the Wraith a little bit, because the mirror obscured the door, and then as soon as we got to the mirror, it vanished. Or we can leave. That's also interesting. God, there's so many options, and I feel like each one is going to create some sort of crossroads. Just turning around and walking out. Or do we approach the mirror? Let's approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle.
Huh. That's kind of what happened before.
Well, shall we have a look at ourselves?
Reach forward.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone.
Yep.
I don't like things disappearing on us. I don't like how fluid reality seems to be.
Neither do I. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet, too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Slaying her is probably not going to be doing her a favor.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my
Okay,
rhythm.
this is actually really interesting. Maybe there's something good to be had here. I still have a very bad feeling about it, though.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
Honestly, maybe she fucking doesn't anymore. Maybe the smitten was right. Maybe what we did contained her. Maybe that's why this is an epilogue. That would be wild.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
Correct.
That is precisely why she poses a threat.
She's latent possibility. Something that... God, what if she ends the world because the world is just awful? I mean, it's not all awful, but there's enough awful in the world, mostly coming from people, but also, from nature, you've got all kinds of horrible things in nature, and you've got people doing horrible things to each other. The princess is a reflection of other beings, and if she gets out into the world, all of that will be reflected upon her, and she'll just become something apocalyptic and nightmarish, and she can end the world. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know, just food for thought.
I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning. No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Fatigue.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
I didn't like how she said that. Is the smitten here? Or is he out? This is what she's saying has implied that he's out somewhere and he's been keeping her in here. And this might be some sort of abusive situation that's being hidden behind a nice exterior. In which case, we have to get her out. She's gonna think it's the smitten, though.
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
No.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
And don't eat the food.
Yeah. Proceed upstairs. I'm
this
probably
hall,
not going to
like
eat
the
the
one
food.
below,
Ooh.
is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end.
Shadow behind her as well.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
I think this whole situation isn't what it seems.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Okay, interesting. Maybe the abuse of this relationship is coming from the other direction. But then again, she
Isn't
sounded
that
fatigued.
better? It is better, right?
She just wants to make us happy, and she's now doing things that she thinks make us happy. I don't know. We're not gonna slay her. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Maybe they're both prisoners. That's the smitten, I think. It's got claws. I don't know if that was there before, because I don't remember the claws. What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright, and a shadow dives across the table.
Yeah.
In its wake, it leaves a feast.
We're not eating the food. I bet the smitten has become an incorporeal entity and he wants to possess us so that he can actually physically be there. I don't know. But then again, she seemed like she was waiting for someone, waiting for us.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said.
Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break.
No.
Are you sure we need to be so concerned?
I'm not falling for this trap. Not because I don't trust her. I'm not falling for this trap because I think she's in the trap.
I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Refuse her hospitality.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure something else out. Think. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
She's afraid.
This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Okay. I think she's the one that's, I don't know if it's like an actual, like, I don't think it's physical abuse or anything, but she's the prisoner here. She's afraid of whatever the fuck that thing is, and is trying to please me for the sake of that thing. I think that's the smitten. It's got talons just like we do, but it's incorporeal.
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
I'm not going to accuse her of making the torch go out. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Okay. You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now. It's him,
Okay.
isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Right. I think I was pretty on point there. Hey, Smitten. You were real chatty last time. Don't have anything to say. Don't you have anything to say?
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment,
What is
but
that?
you don't receive a response.
No, I saw him smile. That's
smile?
him.
Oh, it's like... I feel like we're kind of... Those are like the ears on like an owl, which are not actually the ears on the owl. You know what I'm talking about? The big feathers sticking up from their head. Not actually their ears at all. They're just feathery tufts. I wonder if we, as a bird person, also have feathery tufts. Feathery tufts are pretty cool. Birds with feathery tufts on their head are objectively better than birds without them. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth of the matter. If you disagree with me, you're wrong.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
And we talk to the princess.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
No.
He says he's tired, and I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Forget about the food. What should we do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
No, everything there is going to attempt to lull us.
Flames roar, and the shadow comes dancing across the
We gotta
table.
break another torch.
It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
It does, but I think I want to break this illusion for you.
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. And I feel like I'm 2 steps behind.
You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun.
Yeah, the voice of the hero is definitely caught up in this.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go.
Oh.
And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win.
She was going to beat us. But then said we got the rules wrong, started over, now we win. Everything is being done to try and make us the dominant force in whatever the hell relationship this is. This is honestly more unsettling than any of the other ones.
Hey! Oh yeah, look at that.
Don't listen to it.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Or it's just trapping us.
Time passes. You play the
Okay,
game.
maybe not.
She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
Is she resetting it, or is...
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
No.
It's never going to stay fun.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly
down.
panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Damn it, but we don't get any choice.
But then more pieces are added.
Shit.
The feelings flare.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feelings start to fade, a creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added, the feelings flare, the feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules, a glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out.
Good.
Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
Hmm.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
Yeah, she's being held here. I mean, she's the prisoner. She's being held here against her will all the time. This is just a little different.
This is awful.
Holy shit, are we actually gonna make the narrator? Because the narrator's been curiously, like, not telling us to kill the princess. Is he actually starting to realize the princess is, well, I don't want to say a person, but in a way, a person. Huh.
I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
This place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of that shadow.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy. Oh, I know. We should do something. How about...
The princess's face drops as she pauses mid-sentence.
Would you look at that? I'm out of ideas.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against
Now,
the
is
far
she
wall.
playing him, pretending like she's about to suggest something, and then saying she's out of ideas, knowing that it might keep him at bay? Or is this actually what's going on? Is she basically trying to delay whatever reprisal he might have in store for her by faking him out? I mean, I wouldn't blame her.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
What do you think will happen? Oh, hold on. Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose?
I think... I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
Okay. We gotta put the torch out.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Nope.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Okay. You okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
I want to say this, but this is also true. This is... I like the end of this statement. don't like the beginning of this statement. I think I'll just go with the top one. Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Offer her your hand.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand.
I'm curious that the narrator isn't even trying to stop us anymore. That's very, very interesting.
The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
It does if he's telling the truth.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Whoa, cool, cool, cool. Alright.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Huh. This is different. Is she going to get taken by the shifting mound, or did we somehow break that cycle, or are we somehow stuck in the cycle? Are we in the Matrix? Sometimes it's better to stay in the Matrix.
He's really gone, isn't he?
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Well, dance then. She gently pulls you forward, and then the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
And then she gets taken. God, I feel like the good ending we had with the damsel before was... now I feel like it was just a fucking lie. I mean, maybe it wasn't a lie. Maybe it's this... the innocent, but this is like now still in a way innocent, but more aware. This feels much better. Because you had to work for it. The previous one you didn't have to work for. Oh, this game. Goodbye. I'll come back for you. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
This is one I would definitely try and find.
Mirror. Why is it here? Why now?
Just gonna approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. I don't understand this withered, grown, all that type of stuff. I don't know what any of that means. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. See, now it says the long quiet is a place. Proceed to the cabin. It always says the long quiet is a place. You're at the cabin. Approach her. I wonder if we can actually get her out.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
We can't ask her to free this one, which is kind of unfortunate. You know, even if she says she can't or whatever, it would still be good to ask. How can you stand being a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I mean, we didn't hurt each other this time. I mean, we hurt ourselves. Yeah, I guess technically the smitten hurt her, just in a less obvious way. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I just want it all to stop.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Good. Good. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
If we say this, I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to.
If you need time, then I will wait with you.
Okay, she says that. Continue to wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
It's so well written.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay, sorry, my game crashed. First time that's happened. She says, "You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I've never left your side. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?"
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark. And you die. And once again, this is the end of today's episode. This one felt really good. This was very cool. I think in a way, probably the most positive outcome we've had yet. Like, I know on a surface level, the you bring her the damsel, you leave with the damsel. That's one thing. And it leaves with the notion of her maybe figuring out things for herself. But she never really gets the chance to do so before she gets swallowed up by the shifting mound. Now, with this, she actually did. And yeah, like I said earlier, that's a lot more meaningful. This was really cool. I think my favorite of the outcomes we've had yet. She actually got to experience something she wanted to do, like as herself, something that she thought of, rather than something that was imposed upon her by somebody else's vision for her. And it happened. She wanted to dance under the stars. She got to dance under the stars. I wonder what type of ending that might make for us with the shifting mound. I guess we'll see. Probably not in the next episode, but maybe in the one afterwards, if it is indeed 5 per game. Maybe it's not. Stay tuned for the next one, regardless. And I'll see you then. Heritor out.